Ladies and gentlemen, paint your own figurine. And growing up, there was one set of, I want to say, kits that came out that even to this day, you can kind of find them, but just have to know where to look. And there's different types of subjects, and that is, and I have very, very fond memories of painting these, and that is the basically paint your own figurine. These are a solid or hollow vinyl kit. Best way to explain it. You always got a little cheap set of acrylic colors and a paint to paint the figure. Of course, you had to learn to mix a little bit and to get it painted like that. I never did figure out who ever painted the box art. Of course, I really wasn't heavy into knowing all that info back in the day. However, later in life, you always wanted to look. But anyway, of course, I had to have Princess Leia as, the female part of the art goes. But on the back, it was the only way you could get like certain things. You never could get a model kit of the Tauntaun, which, now please forgive me, I have not stripped them or anything, but that's me painting that many, many, many moons ago. But that was like the only way to get a, to get a Tauntaun on, or a model kit of a, Tauntaun. Now I know they have, 3D prints and all that today, but back then, it was stuff like this that you went and hunting for. And basically vinyl, best way to explain it. I want to say a little addictive. To me, they were. I liked them. They were odd. They were something that you just don't really see. They were always in like the craft aisle, or they were in with the toys or mixed in, but they usually were on sale a lot because I guess no one really wanted to paint them. But the modeling aspect of it is, what I find very, very fascinating. That was Star Wars. You can also get, Star Trek, which coming out of the bubble. There we go. But again, you got the cheap paint and you got a cheap brush to paint it. But like the only way to get Spock in his, Vulcan robes, which, they didn't make a kit of that, which, Spock in the motion picture suit, but not in his robes, which, it's little things like, what's that? B-Town Toys, $2.19. That's, anyway, it's one of those. I got Spock, and I should have, we should have Admiral Kurt. And it's one of those, again, when the windstorm hit the shed, man, it knocked all the dust going and everything. But anyway, that's, trying to find the ones to add to the art, plus try to get them in the card too, because I do like both. I always say it in the toys, I'm an out-of-box, in-box collector, and I do like both because I like, all the things about that. So, it's one of those. You had, Star Trek, you had all the major ones. You also had Mork and Mindy. I mean, it was, little, you'd never find a kit of Mork and Mindy, It's just one of those things that's just very, very unique to find. And I have never found another set that I bought that one time, and to this day, I've never had another set of Rick and Morty. Mork and Mindy. Now, I've been watching Rick and Morty a lot. But anyway, I have never seen another set of these. That's the only one I have. That's why they're almost a little special place inside the art. And there's one more, which I've only seen it once. And let me find it. It's over here. What I get for cleaning up stuff around here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've only seen this once, and I own it, painted it in enamel paints, but Buck Rogers. I have never seen another one of these. It's the same, just like the Star Wars on a blister card. I've yet to ever see one, which I'd like to have a couple. I don't remember if they made Wilma or not, but I try to hunt these up. But anyway, it's just one of those things that I, like to add to the art. So you can still find them occasionally here and there around, I want to say different time periods. One in particular, episode 1 came out with them, basically the same thing. That's the Darth Maul. I do have Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, which I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 2 each, which is the way we like to work here in the side yard. But anyway, I like these. Again, you got the cheap paint, got the brush, and it's just, I think, a unique, just a unique model kit, if you will. I mean, there's not really a lot of figure, in the retail space, but that, kind of filled the void. So, there's actually other ones that you can find, depending on the craft store, depending on, what's it called, drug stores have them. Like here in the States, we have Walgreens, CVS, you can find stuff like that in there. And one, let me move it. Some of them you can find, and I've showed it before, but you can get dinosaurs, which that's the T-Rex one I got. Not, if I don't, it's going to fall. You can get, blue, which is just an excellent vinyl kit. I mean, it's a little soft in detail on, up against the rocks and everything, which I understand why they do it that way, but it's one of those, just the little things that I think you can paint really well on them, just, they are different, and, excuse me, if there isn't nothing that you can find, model kit wise, I highly recommend looking for the vinyl kits. It just fills the void. Also, if you want to get like children type, now I only have one, and it is heavy because it's made of plaster, I think, but you can get My Little Pony, which I don't know which little girl painted that, but anyway, I picked it up at a garage sale, so I was like, well, not vinyl, but I will add that to the art. And last but not least, one of my favorites, and there's actually 2 different sets, and that is, as everyone likes to know, I like my Cozy Coops, and again, these are more plaster than vinyl, and yes, Ollie's did have one, and I was fortunate enough to find one, and a good friend of mine in another state found one at his Ollie's, and he sent me the bill and shipped it to me. So I have 2, which again is the way we like to work here inside yard. But anyway, I made an exception on the plaster, especially the Cozy Coop ones, to add to the art because we need model kits of the world's most selling car is the Cozy Coop. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd do something a tad bit different. One of my favorite all-time, I do love model kits, but I also have fond memories of painting these. I thought these were a blast to paint, and I still think they are a blast to paint to this day. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. We are exploring the paint your own figurines. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.